Hey guys, it's President Evil for Zombie. Today I'm doing a hammer tutorial. I got a request to do a sort of house design slash, specifically actually this tutorial is going to be over the creation of doors, and how they work in Hammer and the source engine and stuff. So anyways, I'm just going to start off by creating a new map. And I'll time-lapse this part. I'm just going to create a basic house, probably in this style, maybe less complex, but this is an H style house. You can see it looks kind of like an H. And then after that I'll specifically go in and look at how doors are created, because they are kind of tricky in the source engine. So yeah, let me just go to time-lapse mode. Alright, now that you have your basic structure, I've just chosen this wall right here. And using the clip tool, if you don't know how, it's down here. You just select it, and then you can, like for example, if I'm on the top view right now, I can just draw a line through something, press enter, and then basically I've cut it right there. But anyways, I just use that to cut this piece right here that I will use for a doorway. Now the first method I'll show how to make a door, which I like the best, is using a pre-made prop, because you don't have to do the work of like applying the texture in the right place and stuff. It really isn't that much work either way, it's just a little bit easier. So spawn an entity on the ground, double click it, and type in prop door rotating into the class, apply. And now if you click world model here, you can click browse, and then we can choose our model we want. Down here is the filter. If you just type in door, source comes with a lot of door models you can choose from. It really doesn't matter. I'll just use this one. It's from Half-Life 2. Yeah. Click apply, and there it is. It pops up in game. Let me just position it before I change any of its options. And by the way, to change the grid size, which is basically how accurately you can make adjustments, use either, where is it? Click here on the top left, you see a grid and a plus, a grid, or a minus. Minus will make more fine adjustments. Or I can just click the open bracket key a bunch, and now I can place it more exactly. Say right on the edge. And then let me move it up some, so that half of it isn't in the floor. Alright, that seems good. It doesn't have to be perfect. For the sake of this tutorial, I'll just hurry this up a bit. And now basically you have your... Oh, move that down a little bit more. Basically you have your door prop now. You can see it fits fine right here. And if you see this sphere right here, this basically just shows the hinge, or the axis the door is going to rotate on. So if I double click it, I can go to, let's see, where is it? You can change all these settings if you want. Speed, everything's fine default. Maybe opening sounds I can do later, but open direction, here it is. Because this is a prop door rotating and not the one I'm going to show you next, it has already basically coded itself to know like what to do, open both directions, because it knows it is a door. Now if you're to do a func underscore door underscore rotating, which is what I'm doing next, you have to tell it basically what direction to open, because it doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, you can change all these if you want. Just make sure you go to the flags and do use closes. That's basically it. You just want to be able to press use on it and it'll open. And now, as I was saying, this blue sphere right here. Oh, sorry. Gotta be looking from the top-down view. This blue sphere is just the hinge. We actually don't need to edit this because it looks like it's at the right place. And that's basically it for how to make a doorway. That's simply. If you don't like that method for whatever reason, I can show you one other method. Let me just cut open another place for another door. And this one is a lot more free for you to do whatever you want. Let's cut another. You can basically just make the door any size. You can make it sliding. Actually, that would just be a func underscore door, but I'll show you. Spawn another entity, double click it, and never mind, don't do that. I just had a brain aneurysm. Go to the textures and type in door. And this is the reason I said the other method was easier, because this way, on this method, you have to manually find the texture, but you can just type in door. This one looks fine, this blue one. Get your cube tool, the creation tool. This is going to be a big doorway. It's going to look kind of weird when it opens, but whatever. Ah, here it is. It's not perfectly aligned, but it doesn't need to be. And now to set it up so the texture is actually this whole thing's just kind of messed up. Oops. Let me make it look not as retarded. There we go. Now it actually looks like the shape of a door. So if you click this tool over here, this will let you toggle the texture application, basically meaning you can set its position and size and stuff. I need to make this, if I go to texture scale, you can see there's a little left on the edges, so I need to go to about 28 maybe. And then I can, oops, wrong way. Move it. Or whatever, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then if I use the Y position, good enough. Anyways, here is our lackluster door. I will now If you do Control T, you can change this to a funk_door_rotating. Click apply. Basically, Control T just turns this into an entity. Or it lets you just change the class so that it is an entity. Now that it's a funk_door_rotating, you can see it has this familiar blue sphere again, except this time it starts right in the middle because the game doesn't really know what where it's supposed to be. So you have to manually select this. Sorry, I can't. Let's put it on this side over here. And just put it maybe like 2 units from the edge. It really doesn't matter, but I'll do 3. And so now you can see the blue sphere. Basically, if I click this one, it's in the same position. It's going to rotate around this hinge. On this one, it's going to rotate around this hinge too. And so, double click it again. You don't have to do Control T. You only have to do it the first time. Click flags. You want use to open it. I guess you can do toggle, yeah, because then you'll be able to shut it when you want to. And apply other things. I mean, sure, you can do start sound, browse for random things like full open. Some of these are really weird, but yeah, that one's fine, whatever. Just click OK. Apply. And I think that's actually it for this door. Except, no, it's not. Because for the funk door rotating, you have to specify which direction it's going to open. I believe it's down here. Where is it? Ah, no, wait, no you don't. I don't think you actually do, because you only have to do that if it's a funk door. Because we already put the hinge, it knows what it's going to rotate around. So yeah, I'm just going to compile this really fast after I put maybe a sun in or something, and then we'll see how it looks in game. Alright, here we are in game Counter-Strike. Click OK. I spawn as a terrorist. Sorry for the lighting, I just had to do this really fast. Here's the prop door. If you press E on it, you'll see it opens normally. And this one actually, sorry if it's too dark, but you can actually see the handle move. That's one of the pros of using a prop door. And then here's the funk_door. And this one plays a sound too. You can do it on this side also. So yeah, it's basically how to do doors in the Hammer editor. I'll probably be getting on to other things also in the Hammer editor later, so thanks for watching this series.